Hey campers! Hi you guys and welcome to
Camp Insomnia.
Welcome to Camp Insomnia. We are a paranormal and true crime podcast.
Ooh, all the spooky.
Ooh, all the spookiness. For new listeners, welcome to camp. You are now a camper at Camp Insomnia. And for returning campers, welcome back to the campfire, y'all. Hopefully your day of activities were great.
Yeah, I heard there was a fun-filled day of potentially not dying and trying to survive and getting lost in the woods and all these things. I don't know what happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard it was great today. I heard Dolores taught you guys archery and how to avoid arrows coming at you. It's in the reverse. Usually we teach you how to shoot the arrows. Now we're teaching you how to avoid them at a high velocity so you have a better chance of surviving a serial killer.
Exactly. It's all prep. All prep for you guys.
It's all prep. Some other activities I did today in my personal life. I bought a beaver skull.
Oh yeah, I know. Yes. It looks pretty cool. I kind of expected it to look a little more gnarly. Oh, it's held better by rubber bands. I didn't realize that.
No, it's held by so I can open its mouth and close it. I'll have to post it on the story. But then I also bought like a taxidermied cicada, which Dolores was like about. But I think it's pretty cool. It's in a gold frame.
I mean, it looks pretty, but knowing that it's a cicada.
So how was your activities today?
It was all right. You know, just at one of the other yobs, trying to make sure everyone is being safe, keeping on their masks over their goddamn noses.
Yeah, I hate that when people wear their masks and their nose sticks out. I'm like, you're still spreading your germs, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Please just tuck it. It's so close. It's right there.
Literally.
It's right there.
Literally. But besides that, it was a pretty alright day. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm trying to think of any other like announcements I have for the campers. Can't think of anything besides that this is your episode.
Yeah, I think that's really about it.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, it's part 2.
Yes, it is part 2 of the Gainsville Ripper, and it's gonna be a gnarly one. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I'm excited. Well, you left us such a cliffhanger last time with he was shot. He shot his dad and he lived, and then we're about to get into like all the murder that he's about to commit, because he killed those 2 kids.
Oh,
right.
Oh, we'll get there, Bobo. It's okay.
We'll get there. Yeah.
We'll get there.
But first, before we get there, what are we gonna do? Say it.
That's you.
I know, but I wanted you to say it this time.
No, you say it because I have my thing.
Okay. Let me get my voice ready.
Oh my god.
La 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 la. Mayonnaise. Oh my god. Let's gather around the campfire, campers.
Yeah, go ahead, grab your blankies, snuggle up, and tip of the day for camp. Make sure you use screwdrivers for what they're intended for. You'll see why later.
Oh no, I'm nervous. Oh, campers, thank God I got a whole toolbox full of screwdrivers for each and every one of you. You get a screwdriver. You get a screwdriver.
You're making it worse.
Oh, God. And I heard they're really great for roasting marshmallows, so you can just stick one on the end and stick it in the fire.
Oof.
Oh God, I hope that's going to be good later. We'll see.
We'll see about that, because that might get you into a sticky situation.
Because of the marshmallows?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I'll take it. All right.
All right, guys, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
All right, so yes, we're gonna go back into the Gainesville Ripper. Let me just recap a bit for you guys, because I'm gonna kind of throw a lot of information back out again, just to kind of rejoggle your minds,
Rejoggle. I've heard you say that one before.
Oh, well, I'm saying it now.
Rejoggle. Fucking get that on a t-shirt.
Shut up.
TM.
Yeah.
That's ours. You can't take it.
All right, so yes, so we're back with Mr. Danny Rawlings here. So let's remember he had an abusive father. Mm-hmm. He suffered from PTSD and possible multiple personality disorder because of what his daddy did to him as a kid. He got kicked out of the military because he had potentially marijuanas with him, some sort of drugs.
Oh man, marijuana is so bad.
So bad.
So bad. We don't do that.
Don't do the weeds, kids.
Yep, don't do the weeds. And if you do bring weed to camp, please share. I mean, no, don't do that. Wait a minute. Did I say share? I mean, please fucking share. I mean, please hide it.
It's okay. I already confiscated
my mattress.
I confiscated little Timmy's. It is now ours. We will be throwing it away.
Gosh darn.
What a waste. Oh my god. Anyways,
sorry. Off on a tangent.
Yes.
Sorry, my bad. I got it, sir.
Anyways, so military, drug possession, kicked out, bad boy. Started fresh by attending church and met his wife, became abusive towards his wife, and then she left him. Then he began armed robbery of different places, such as banks and grocery stores around the South. Then he began raping women, and then ultimately lost his shit after being fired from his job at the time. Yikes. And then murdered 3 people and raped one of the victims.
Ooh.
And then finally, Danny seemed to have gotten some of his, pent-up feelings about Dad by shooting him twice during the arguments.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, he's just a lovely man, right?
Yeah, he's an all around guy.
Oh yeah, totally. All right, well, now let's get into, why he's known as the Gainesville Ripper.
Yes, please tell me.
I'm going to kind of give my forewarning again. There is mentions of rape. So this is my sensitivity warning. This is the only one I'm going to give from here on out. I'm a free ball it. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. So anyways, back in the 90s, Gainesville was kind of a growing town. It was small, but it was known to be a college town because of the University of Florida, or UF. So I'm just going to kind of keep referring it as UF, University of Florida. UF gave the town plenty of life and thrived because of the student population. So, of course, college town. There was always plenty of partying and, football games were always the talk of the town,
Yeah.
Everyone, go Gators, woo,
yeah, woo, yeah.
So Gainesville was, pretty quiet most of the time except for the college shenanigans.
Yeah.
But, they were all about to come into a state of terror and shock when over the course of 3 days, all their lives get turned upside down.
Oh, great. The Gators must have lost. That's probably what happened, right?
Oh, completely. They lost their shit.
Oh, yikes. Ooh, okay.
All right, so let's set the setting here. So it's summer.
Set the setting. Yeah. Yes.
It's the summer of 1990. We have 2 students we're going to talk about. We have Sonia Larson and Christy Powell, and they're new students of UF, and they're excited to start the next chapters of their lives, right? Mm-hmm. They're starting college. It's a university. That's pretty exciting,
Yeah. They're
getting into it. So they met sometime after their high school graduations, and they became friends over the summer at UF. They grew pretty close, so both decided they wanted to be roommates, but the dorms ended up being completely full, so they kind of scoped out apartments on the outskirts of campus, and they found a complex which was called Williamsburg Apartments. Wasn't too far. I think it was I don't know, maybe a couple miles down the road from campus, if I remember that right.
Yeah.
So they ended up moving into that complex around, let's say, August 23rd, around there. Both girls' families, though, were concerned about them living off campus, but ultimately understood because, the dorms were full. They gotta have somewhere to live if they're gonna go to school out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it's been a few days, and Sonia's mom, Miss Larson, becomes concerned because Sonia hasn't reached out to the families since they moved into the apartment.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So Miss Larson calls Christy's mom, Mrs. Powell, and is kind of like, hey, has Christy reached out to you guys? I haven't heard from Sonia. Maybe their phone isn't connected yet, but I'm kind of getting a bit worried.
Yeah.
So the Powells pretty much said the same thing, like they hadn't have heard from their daughter either. So they're getting worried too, obviously.
Yeah.
So the Powells, living a bit closer to the apartment complex, offered to go drive out to the apartment and go check on the girls.
Okay.
So it's Mrs. Powell and her husband heading out there. So we're going to call this day 1.
Oh, God. Well, you did say it takes the course of 3 days, so...
Mm-hmm. So this is day 1 now.
So day 1, okay.
Which is August 26, 1990.
Okay.
So the Powells get to the apartment. They go up to the door, they knock on the door. Hey, Christy, it's your parents. Is anyone home?
No, yeah.
No
No one answers.
Exactly. No one answers. Yeah. So they're kind of like, okay, well, this is weird. Let's find someone who can probably help us get to the room. We're concerned parents. We want to go and try and find our daughter.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm glad their parents are kind of like rational. My mom probably be like, open the door now. I know you're in there. I see your car outside.
It's so true.
And then she would probably like try to shimmy the window open or like shimmy the door unlocked. Like, my mom would find a way in. She would not be, let me go get the landlord. No. My mom would be like, I ain't going to go through all that trouble.
She's over there fucking kicking down the door at this point.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's not even worried. She's more mad that you're not answering the door.
Answering the door. Yeah, exactly. God damn.
We love you, Mama.
We love you, Mom. We love you, Mama. So they go out and they're to find someone to open the store for them.
Yeah, so they end up finding a maintenance man.
Okay.
Working the complex, and they were just like, hey, like, we're the parents of one of the girls that lives here. We haven't heard from our daughter in a while, and we're worried about her. Do you mind opening the door for us so we can check in on her?
Yeah.
The maintenance man had to kind of ask his manager for approval just to open someone's apartment.
Yeah.
But I guess the manager had suggested, like, hey, you should call the police so they can accompany you just in case if anything happens, kind of thing. Probably the best idea.
Yeah.
So the maintenance man, the complex manager, the now police officer there, and the parents were all waiting to enter this room, mind you, in this exact order. Okay.
Gotcha. So parents last.
Parents were last, police, manager, and then the maintenance man in the very front opening the door.
Okay. Ooh. Well, before we get into this, I just want to say, like, those parents must be really lucky because I have a feeling they're going to walk into something that's going to be really terrifying, and at least they're not the first ones to see it, and they're the last.
Yeah, and you'll see why, because...
Oh, no.
It gets gnarly.
Okay, so my Mr. Maintenance Man guy opens the door.
Yeah, so the maintenance man broke down the door with his manager right behind him, and pretty much what they saw, no one expected this is what they were going to find.
Okay, what did they find?
Well, the manager had stated, when he went in, I followed him into the apartment, and I saw the young lady on the bed. You could see she was in a bad position, and I just turned around and walked out. My maintenance man, unfortunately, ran down the stairs screaming, "Oh my God!" came out and threw up.
Oh, no.
The sad part about it is that we had the parents right behind us on the stairs. You ready for this?
Yeah, lay it on me. Oh.
So, Christy's body had been stabbed, mutilated, and raped on the first floor of the apartment.
Wow.
So there's Christy.
Yeah.
And Sonia's body was found on the second floor of the apartment on her waterbed with stab wounds in her arms and her torso.
Jesus Christ.
But Sonia's body was positioned weird.
Okay, how so?
Her body was she was laying flat on her back on the bed.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I'm doing it. I got far away trying to show her. So yeah, she was laying flat on her back on the bed, and then her feet were flat on the floor, and her hair was described as like flared out on the bed. So it's almost like he positioned her.
Positioned her that way, yeah.
But remember, he also did that
Previously to make it look more vulgar in the way that he laid out his victims.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. So he has this strange pattern going on that he's doing. So the police had found out that the perpetrator got into the apartment by jamming a screwdriver into the doorway and wedged it in enough to pry the door open.
I still want to give each camper a screwdriver. So campers, if you ever get locked out and you really need to get into your house, Mom, take some notes, take some tips, and you can get in.
Oh my God.
It's, I mean, he used it to get,
Don't
he used
even.
it for badness.
Don't even.
Camper, just don't do what he did.
That's why I said rule of camp or tip from camp. Use the screwdrivers for what they're intended for.
Yeah. Yeah, campers, please do that. Yeah, okay. Yikes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
So,
Wow.
let me add on to that there. Because these poor girls, it's not finished.
Yeah.
So, the weird thing is, too, they also found dish detergent on one of the girls. But the police could tell that both girls were bound by the wrists with duct tape. But then the duct tape was removed.
Okay.
So they suspected it was to hide like evidence of fingerprints or whatever DNA. So like he used like a towel with dish soap to try and scrub wherever.
Gotcha.
And then they
clean the body.
Yeah, and then they could see that there were I guess like adhesive markings on their wrists.
On the wrists. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So he pretty much thought, okay, at this point, if I leave the evidence, it's done. He's done for, obviously. So, at this point with the background we have of Danny, we already know this man is responsible, for these two deaths. One, because he's known as the Gainesville Ripper. So,
Ripper,
duh. Yeah. But as I mentioned before, he displayed the same pattern of moving a body into a weird and unusual position, almost like to make another statement about what he's doing. So anyways, as you listeners know what's going on, but obviously the police have no fucking clue.
Yeah. Who did this?
Yeah.
At all?
Yeah, it's like who at this point who could have done these crazy horrific acts of murder?
Yeah. Well, I know usually they look at family members, but the family members had just arrived that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I'd probably start with friends or something if I were a cop.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, that's all they have nothing to go on now.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. So let's continue on.
Okay.
By the way, these are 2 of 5 bodies found in 3 days.
Jesus Christ.
That's why I said this is day 1. So 2 so far.
All right.
So day 2.
Oh, great.
The next day, which was only 8 hours after finding the first 2 victims, another body had been discovered. Only 8 hours.
Damn.
Homeboy was working fast.
Well, he's not having a cool down period. Usually,
No.
Killers or serial killers have a cool down period. They'll murder a few and then take a couple months, a week, and sometimes even years off before they kill again. He was out for blood.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's he must have done it. Probably I don't know. I want to say later in the day or something, because 8 hours later into technically the next day, so he really didn't give himself much of a span.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So yes, short time later, another body had been discovered. This was the body of Krista Hoyt. So Krista Hoyt was another college student who also worked part-time at her local sheriff's office because eventually she wanted to become a police officer. How ironic.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it. According to one of the officers she worked closely with, her name is Gail Barber. She had never missed a shift, and she was always very punctual. So Barbara Barber grew concerned when very late on August 26, early August 27th. So, because she worked graveyard shift. Krista didn't show up to her shift. So she was like, what the fuck? Where's she at?
Yeah.
Something must be wrong. So 2 officers, Gail Barber and her partner, were dispatched to Krista's apartment. Barber's partner entered the apartment first and had warned Barber not to come inside. Her partner knew pretty much how close they were and was like, you don't want to see this.
Yeah, you don't want to see this at all.
Mm-hmm. So Barber had stated, I did not want to see that young woman that meant so much to me. I did not want to be left what I carried in my mind of her for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, I don't blame her. Yeah.
I don't blame her at all.
Because I don't think I would ever want to see someone who I very much cared for, to be seen the way Krista was found.
Mm-hmm.
It's because if you thought those other 2 girls were bad,
this
one's worse.
How did they find her body?
Well, she found out she had been raped, stabbed,
wow,
mutilated. But
in what way?
Well, hold on.
Okay.
This is where it gets gnarly. Beheaded.
Holy shit! In my bowels.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mutilation for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So, and again, her body was kind of staged in a weird way. Her body, though, was posed with her feet on the floor and her body slumped forward.
Oh my god. Oh god, I can't even. I'm imagining that. That's just horrifying.
And her head, her now decapitated head,
yeah,
was left on one of her shelves in a way that if anyone were to walk into that room the head was in, it would be the first thing you see.
This guy's fucking sick.
He is. So
holy crap. Hold on, give me a minute.
Yeah.
Wow. To behead someone, that takes a lot of anger. That takes a lot of strength to do. That's.
And mind you, I mean, the stab wounds and everything that they're finding on the body is just coming from what looks like just a hunting knife.
Yeah.
So he's using a hunting knife in this situation to also dismember a head?
Holy crap.
You know how much that probably took, like you just said?
Yeah. I mean, not that I would know what it's like to decapitate someone, but from what I've listened to and read and understand, that it's not easy.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it
even
takes
just
a lot of force.
Even just hunting in general, though,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's not. It takes a lot to. I hate using these kind of examples because I don't like hunting, but to be able to take body parts off of animals, when you're doing those kind of things, trying to cut the pieces off and stuff like that. There's bone, there's cartilage, there's all of that stuff. So he worked fast and he worked diligently.
No kidding. Oh, what a sicko.
Yeah. Are you okay? Can I keep going?
Yeah, I'm just like gnawing on my little paintbrush here.
I told you this one, it was gonna get. It's gnarly.
Yeah. All right.
So
continue.
So they found too that she was bound the same way, with the duct tape that had been removed from her body, and that the perpetrator gained entry also into the same way by using a screwdriver to pry open the door.
Okay.
So at this point,
the same way he did it last time.
Yeah. So at this point, the police are like, okay, these have to be linked, obviously.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah.
So at this point, since it's technically a new day, the news is catching on. These 3 bodies that were only found hours apart from each other in about 2 days started spreading like wildfire. The stories were covered, all over news stations and the local papers. Papers stated that there was a serial killer on the loose, and that's the impression everyone was left with at that point. Yeah. Yeah. college town. We're just freaking out all the kids at this point.
Yeah.
Some of the news outlets interviewed some of the college students on campus, and most of them claimed that, you know, they were fearful for their life and that they were getting the fuck out of there.
Yeah, no, I do not blame them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going home.
Some of them pretty much said, like, screw school. Screw my classes. I need to get out because, you know, who knows what could have happened to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally, one girl pretty much said that. She was like, I'm leaving school. I'm leaving my classes. I can't. I'm not safe. And I was like,
yeah, no.
I was like, go, boo boo. You need to go.
Yeah, leave, escape.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad she did.
Mm-hmm. All right, so.
Day 3.
Day 3.
Oh, great.
You're really not gonna like this one.
Oh no! Here we go.
So yeah, so day 3, the last 2 bodies were discovered, and this is my warning to you personally, camp counselor Zachary.
Yes.
I'm warning you now. Yeah, you're definitely not gonna like this.
Okay.
On August 28th, 1990, the bodies of Manuel Taboada. His last name's hard. Sorry,
hard to pronounce.
Yes. And Tracy Paulus had been found in their home. Both were longtime best friends who had recently begun living together.
Oh, that sounds like it'd be us.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, now we're dead. Yeah.
Projecting ourselves.
Oh my god. Stop it. So Tracy was studying to be a lawyer while Manuel was studying to become an architect.
That's not us.
No, it's not. But but longtime best friends.
Best friends, yeah, that part, yeah, it's very similar,
yeah. When the perpetrator entered the home, he attacked Manuel first and tried to fight him off. So, homeboy, we know for sure at least someone tried their best.
Yeah, tried to kick this guy's ass.
Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, Manuel lost the fight, and he was ultimately stabbed to death.
Fuck.
So then Tracy was the next. Just like all the other female victims, though, she was first raped and then stabbed.
She couldn't get away, huh?
No.
Damn.
What's hard about this, too, is for the female victims that he's had, it's mainly been female victims. This is the first guy he's killed, as far as we know.
Yeah.
At least here, I mean. They said in other interviews that he would torment them sexually for hours.
Fuck.
And then finally kill him.
Kill them.
And it's like, I forgot whose victim's family was saying, like, you know, all I can hope is that it was quick, you know, and it ended quickly. But then they're like, well, when we think about it, no, he did this for a long time.
Yeah.
And then killed them.
He tortured these people.
Mm-hmm. These girls.
Probably when they're on the brink of, like, giving up, then he just kills them. Wow.
Or satisfied himself enough to then just get rid of them.
Get rid of him, yeah. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, police had found Tracy's body posed same way, in a weird manner. You know, same duct tape markings and also same dish detergent residue on her.
Yeah.
So, you know, now all these bodies have been discovered and clearly, you know, they're all linked. But how did the police link all this to a man that they didn't even know and couldn't even suspect?
Yeah.
Well, the same day Krista was murdered, a call was made about a bank robbery about half a mile away from her home. And I wonder who that could be.
Mr. Gainsville Ripper.
But we won't be talking about it until the next episode.
Oh, wow. Wow, you left us on another cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! No, day 3. I need day 3.
That you did get day 3.
Oh, wait, I mean day 4.
It was like 3 days full.
100 days full. Wow.
Now it's like, okay, how the fuck did we how do they convict this man?
How did they find who the killer was? I mean, you gave it a little hint there, but wow. Mm-hmm. Holy shit.
But they don't know. We know he has this track record of armed robbery already. He was doing this before his first set of killings of that family.
Yeah.
So the fact that this happened though, the same day is like, we got the call, and then, let's go see what this is about. Well,
yeah.
Let's start. This is gonna be like, how the fuck did they put these pieces together, kind of thing.
Yeah. No shit.
Mm-hmm. There's a couple twists and turns about it too. When it comes to his trial and suspects and all that kind of fun stuff. But we'll talk about it later.
Okay, damn, I'm excited.
Yeah, so sorry. That was
really
that
good.
was a lot. I know that was a lot, but it was we had to get into the nitty-gritty of it, of what he really did. And I mean, it's really it's sad.
Like, how are they gonna catch him? Ooh, I'm excited for part 3.
I did see. I didn't do really much research on it. I kind of wanted to look into it later, but I didn't want to throw this out there. They did put a memorial up, from what I saw, of all those victims. I'm assuming it might be close to the campus or something. I'll have to look into it later, and we'll talk about it later again. But they did make a memorial for them, like a painted memorial with their names and everything. And people,
that's cool.
A lot of people still visit it. Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, that's nice. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, do you have a joke for us to get me out of this funk of stop thinking about this damn beheading
Bruh, mind you, I did the rest of my research this morning before work, so when I got to work, I'm sitting in the same spot you're sitting in right now fuck. That's why when I messaged you, like, this is sad. I
saw the messages. I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, great.
Yeah, I was like, I went up to my manager and I was like, some of these cases, man, they are rough to research, but they're so good.
No shit. No, they're good, though. Mm-hmm. They're scary good.
Yeah. But, and I want to throw this out there, too. Mind you, we're not glorifying these murderous serial killers, rapists, all this stuff we talk about. It's meant for educational and entertainment purposes. We are not here to condone these acts at all.
These acts of violence, and, we're always going to be supportive of the survivor, no matter what,
of course,
or the people that have been murdered. We do not like these killers. I mean, they're very interesting in terms of like a psychological point of view, or like a murderous point of view, that people will do these actions, like something just switches off in them where they think they need to do these kind of things. Mm-hmm. That's what I think we find so interesting about these people. But no, like, put me in a room with this motherfucker, I'll kick his fucking ass.
Oh, hell yeah.
Campers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then, up to the campers, if we're in a room with them, campers, kick his ass. Kick his ass. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, I completely agree.
Perfect. Good.
Good. Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's. You want some yolks?
Yes, I need some jokes.
Okay, let's get some yolks. Oh shit! I lost my yolks.
No!
Oh no!
Find them! Go to your history.
Okay.
I'm not there to see what's in your history, so you're fine.
Like it matters anyways. Wait, where? What? I'm so confused. Was it on? Did I do it on Safari? I did it on Safari.
Dork! Oh my god.
Okay, I got them.
Okay. Tell them.
I don't think they're gonna help. Now I think about it.
Oh no, great. It's fine. Just say it.
Okay, we'll try it out.
Okay.
What's the last thing a serial killer hears before he kills his next victim?
Oh. Adios.
Definitely not. I can't even. He hears snap, crackle, pop.
Oh my god. Oh no. That's so bad. Oh, I hate that so much.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm a horrible person for that one.
Oh my God.
All right.
What's the next one?
The next one. What do you get if you're inducted into the Serial Killer Hall of Fame?
Ooh, a screwdriver.
No, not that.
Okay.
Not that time.
Okay.
You get a lifetime dismembership.
Oh my God! What a pun! But oh no, that's a little too close to home on this one too.
Oh fuck! I didn't think about that. Oh shit!
Yeah, because he dismembers her head.
Sorry.
Yikes!
Okay, you want one more?
Yes, please.
Did you hear about the serial killer who beat his victims to death with clocks?
No.
He just wanted to kill some time.
Oh, shut the fuck up. That was so lame. Oh, God.
Look, it got you. That one got you laughing the most.
Okay,
though.
that one got me laughing the most. That made me forget everything, to be honest, thank God. Woo!
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you. Well, campers, we hope you enjoyed this part 2 of Dolores' case. If you would like to follow us on Instagram, you can follow us at
campinSomnia_podcast.
Ayo, and if you want to find us on everything else, we have a link in our, just make it easy. We have a link in our bio that can take you to anywhere you can listen to us to and all the social media. And please share with your friends, campers.
Yes, please share with your friends. And I do have a couple messages, actually. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have a couple messages.
I do. To Camper Ricky, thank you for catching up on all our episodes. And don't worry, we're going to keep putting out that spooky content to keep you on your feet still. She said she was very sad that she caught up.
Really?
Yes, because she's what do I do now?
Honestly, I know that feeling because when I catch up on a podcast and then I'm like, now what do I listen to now?
Yeah.
And then I have to wait. Yeah, no, I know Ricky, girl. Girl, I know the feeling.
Ricky, girl.
Ricky, okay, making sure I get my pronouns right. Girl.
She's the one.
I know the feeling.
She's the one that said that she was a huge fan. And remember, she was on the phone with me the other day, and
she's like, oh,
I'm a huge fan. I feel like I'm really talking to you right now.
Exactly. She's like, yeah, I like your podcast voice. I'm like, it's my actual voice, girl. Girl, I talk like this. Okay.
Plot twist: real life Zachary is camp counselor Zachary.
Dun dun dun. Oh yikes! Any other shout outs?
Did we miss anyone? I'm like, I don't think so. Do you have any?
I have someone. All my Ohio listeners, I will keep calling you out. I need you to make yourselves freaking known.
We can see you. You can't hide.
We can literally see you. Dominate our statistics on all of our platforms. All I see is freaking Ohio. So if you're listening, Ohio, I need you to say something. I will keep calling you out every fucking episode if I got to. Camp Counselor Zach is so interested in why Ohio is
I thought you said Ohio. I was like,
yeah, Ohio. I
was like, that's just a bad pun.
Oh my God. Ohio, Ohio. Are you choosing us?
Oh my God.
Anyways, yeah, that's all the call outs I have.
Okay. So please, just saying, just go ahead and leave some comments, and just maybe we'll see it, and just maybe we'll call you out of the podcast. I don't know.
Exactly.
Did we say that? I didn't say that. Did you say that?
Yeah, but maybe. Our first call out was my friend Courtney. So
oh my God,
congratulations, Courtney. Yeah, with the whole pregnant thing, she's like, I cuddled and I got pregnant.
I die every time I think of that.
I know, every freaking time.
Yeah.
Oh, Courtney. Her baby's due soon, by the way.
Oh,
anyways, we're getting off topic. But yeah, we're gonna have a new camper. Yay.
Yay.
Other than that, yeah, that's it, campers. And we hope you sleep tonight. Good luck.
Yeah.
I think we made you laugh at the end, so hopefully you're good enough to go to bed.
Yeah, sorry.
Alright, givers. I'll talk to you later. See you next time.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.